Hello, I'm Toycat, and one of the things I love seeing in worlds that people are committed to and dedicated to is some form of map room somewhere near the center of the world. Some way to show physically what the world looks like, as well as having a mental image, is a great way to help people navigate around, as well as just to show the amount of a world you have explored. So I figured, you know, I have this big kind of monument at 00 in my world anyway. If you don't know, there's a beacon coming out of 00. I figured, why not have a great view of the entirety of the world from here anyway? And rather than using big maps and doing it in a small area, why not use a huge area like this barrel right here and give a big old map of the surrounding areas but in extreme detail. So yeah, that's what I'm doing in today's video. It's going to be a big project that's probably going to take some weeks, but I'm going to spend a lot of time working individually and filling out maps and placing a big map wall over here right near my spawn area. This is one of those tasks that I feel like is going to be really time consuming and maybe even painful along the way, but should result in a really rewarding finish at the end over here. So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing in today's video. We're going to be getting the 4 main ingredients to make a map wall. You're going to need sticks and you're going to need leather to make item frames. You're going to need paper to make maps, and then we're going to need a lot of time to fill in those maps and actually place them down. So yeah, the first 3 of those ingredients are easy to get. So yeah, 3 of those things are really easy to come by because leather, you just need a decent sized cow farm, you slay the cows, you even get a bunch of experience for it, then you breed more cows, you slay those, you get a bunch of leather as well as some raw beef, which is handy for my cooked beef supplies. So yeah, we get ourselves some easy leather from the cow farm. I'm sure I don't need to explain the fact that you can get sticks from wood, and wood is very easy to farm, or I mean, realistically, I've done enough like projects chopping it down at this point that I could use my jungle wood. But yeah, I can farm, sticks very easily, because not only do you get these sticks from wood, but also when you destroy leaves or let them destroy themselves, you've got a small chance of having sticks drop in the end, which is pretty useful in my opinion. And I'm sure I don't need to explain that I have more than enough sugarcane to not really worry about that either. But yeah, this is a thing I have to now do. I have to get myself enough maps, which I guess 9 times like 15 by 15, so 225 by 9 maps. Okay, we need like 2,250 sugarcane or paper. Again, not too hard to come by. And then we're also going to need to get ourselves a, 225 item frames, so a lot of sticks and, not too much leather in the end. So let's get on with collecting those things, and then after we've done that, as well as a couple of things, we'll head back over to the barrel and start work on the maps. So I did a Let's Play episode between that last bit and now, and the reasoning behind that was I just wanted to get a bit of a start on it, and yeah, I'm really liking the results. When this works, admittedly there's a lot of like times where there's a map glitch or something leading to these, but as long as we can iron these out and fix these up, it's a really cool system when it is working, but the amount of work is a lot higher than I thought. I think it was an hour worth of work to get this amount done, so you can probably extrapolate and assume, oh, there's a lot more to be done here. But yeah, we place the item frames down, and then when we have a completed map, which we have to crouch to do, then when we have a completed map, we can place it down. And maps, unlike every other item, unlike a sword or unlike a torch, or unlike anything else, a map takes up the entire block, making this really nice little map effect. Meaning we just have to place all of the item frames all over here, and then go to the relevant spot for a map, open up a map, and then easy. And by easy, I mean very time consuming because we have to literally explore all of this space. But again, we kind of signed up for that. It's fine. It's part of the fun. Well, maybe fun is too strong a word. Again, there are some projects in Minecraft that are inherently fun for themselves, and there are some projects which are like kind of, I guess work makes it sound like it's not a good thing, but this project involves a lot of that secondary, like, okay, you're putting time in now for the results later, which, I mean, maybe the beauty in Minecraft is that you can do that, it's kind of like life, in that there are some things that are just great regardless, and there are some things that take a bit more work. By the way, even just looking at all of these item frames that need to have maps in, it looks like a lot of work, but I'm sure we'll get into a groove doing it, going real fast, I hope. I mean, I kind of pray at this point. But yeah, like I said, it looks really great so far, and we haven't even gone to the edges of the old style world. This is where the Xbox 360 size world, the wall boundary, as you can see. So yeah, we're gonna have a pretty decently sized thing just for that. and then we can go further out and see stuff like the Nether Fortress, assuming that actually works correctly, which right now, again, a little bit messy, but you get the point besides that. I think things are getting there slowly but surely. Wait, no, let me rephrase that. Things are getting there slowly and not really so surely. But yeah, we're going to probably spend a few, maybe even live streams, just like working on it and, you know, doing our usual talky stuff. That's the great thing about, you know, this Let's Play world, is I like to stream the moments when we've got a big task to be doing. So, yeah, maybe this is plug. Not only do I do some of these things during Let's Play episodes, but also during live streams, it seems. Wow. You should check out youtube.com/IBXToyCat. Oh, wow, you're already there right now. Look at that. That's just proof that marketing works on you. I said you should go somewhere and you're there already. Please don't leave. I'll work on the maps now. Hello, I'm IBXToyCat, and 'tis the season to be making maps in Minecraft. Yeah, today I'm going to be working on the giant mega map project, which, just in case you haven't seen it, it's something that is going to be a mega map. How do you make a mega map, you might say? Well, there's two ways. You can have it be one square by making a map and expanding it a bunch of times, or you can do it the much more time intensive and really, I guess, like a grandiose way. Hey, oh, see, look. There's this annoying, like, trim on all of them that isn't being properly made. That also does not go there. We're working this out, okay? We're working this out. What is your last name? My last name, I'm probably going to change my name to, like, you know, something like... I'll legally change my name to Toycat. So the last name I'll have before I die will be Toycat. I hope that answers your question. That will be my last name. Whereas my first name was, of course, Andrew, until I changed that name. And then it won't be... Then it will be still be my first name, but I'll have a second name as well. Also, this is actually quite satisfying to see, like, doing 4 maps at a time. I think that's a really good number to do. So let's leave 4 slots and then do it in the same, like, up, down, around kind of thing. Also, Creeper. Ha ha ha. Oh, man, do you get it? It's like the lyrics in that dead meme. Ah! Okay, yeah, that's my insanity. I'm just getting out of the way right now. That's where that map goes. I think. I could be horrifically wrong there. So this... Oh, it's a duplicate, I think. Oh, no, it's not a duplicate. What a pleasant surprise. Then we grab this one down. And now we've officially done the entire, like, loop around my... Oh, wait, there's 4 maps here. I don't have 4 maps. I've made a mistake. Oh, we're filling these with beefs, apparently. Should we do that anyway, actually? But yeah, you can see what we filled out so far. This is all of the Xbox 360 size world, and then the TU32 world, TU31, that kind of came with it. It looks really cool to see that, right? Can we all agree? This actually looks, like... quite wonderful. So after 90 more minutes of placing down the maps, etc., this is where we've gotten to. All of the old 360 size world is covered. It's a 7x7 area with that map missing, but ignore that, pretend it's there. And then a little bit of the other parts of it. But there is a lot of maps left to go. Also, every single map we have filled in ends up with a little bit that's not complete, that you can't even, like, if you look at it right here, this one might be obvious because it's so much of it, but it's really hard to see because it just looks like the background of the map. So, yeah, we're going to have to go and refill, like, half of these maps again. This is a bigger project than I realized, but that's what live streams are for, I guess, question mark. Hello, I'm IBXToyCat, and welcome back to another live stream on the internet. Today's live stream is going to be map related, as you can guess from the title. If you can't guess from the title, I've got some concerns about you and your pattern recognition. But yeah, today we're working on the giant map. So far we've done the entire, like, inner world of the Xbox 360 old size world, but we've got a lot more to do. Specifically, as you can see, the sides, the down here, etc, etc. I've got a shulker box with me. I'm going to take some maps with me, just like this, and my plan, I'm hoping at least, is to fill up the shulker box with maps and then bring them all back at once. Maybe it'll be fast, maybe it won't be. Also, I found my first birch forest stem in a very long time here. If you haven't seen one of these are kind of cool, right? I think they're cool. If you disagree, then you're wrong. So yeah, I think from here is probably a good place to do the next one. So let's place down our thing. Throw all the maps in there. 1, 2. Yeah, I think this would be the order, right? So there. And then we've now got ourselves 15 maps. I don't know how we're going to go beyond this, but that's a question for when we get there. And there we go. Perfect. Another map pretty well completed. And now we can take the map one by one and start kind of placing them. Okay, let's do this. So this one goes here. That doesn't go there. Oh, this one goes here. No, this one goes here. Oh, I've messed up my inventory already. Oh, there's something wrong here. I don't know what it is, but it's killing me on the inside. Oh, this is going to be a really cool map. I'm going to mess up my mapping system. But how does this map look? Oh, it looks like hell. Yeah, oh, that's really cool. That's a really cool look. Like, chat, maybe you disagree. Maybe you don't. Doesn't that look crazy cool when you see it on a map? Like, I'm loving this little mapping thing. It's a really good thing. So let's go ahead and let's put our maps on now. So they're all in roughly order. Yeah, they're roughly ordered from like up to there. We need to get the scaffolding back out again, I think. These maps go here. 131 and 132. And then 99's up there. Anyway, with that said, let's place our last two maps for the day. One is here, right? No, that one is here. And one is here. We're making lots of very fragmented progress, honestly. There's a lot of item frames left to go. But it's cool to see. It's cool to see. Hello, I'm AmbiX Toycat, and welcome back to another live stream on the internet. After the last drunk stream, which was admittedly like, I was just trying something out. It was nearly my birthday or something. Things went a bit crazy because I accidentally used the wrong size shot glass, so I was drinking 3 times more than I thought I was. So yeah, we're gonna try next to go to the left. I reckon we can finish up the map on the left if we really try. Honestly, you know, if Voldemort had just been kissed on the nose, maybe he wouldn't have killed so many wizards. I'm just saying. Consider it, chat. Consider it. So this is going... Okay, these maps are going to be the last ones to do. We'll throw them in the chest for now. We start with these maps because they're the easiest ones. We just slowly go left from up. Oh man, this is hard. I'm impressed. I actually got some good, like a little bit of work done today, while also basically just drinking and telling stories. How fast can you chug an entire shot? I'm going to show you a fast way to drink shots. First of all...
You're not supposed to breathe it in your lungs.
Yeah, I realized as soon as I did it. I was like, wait. Oh, it's in my nose. That was fast though. Okay, another 3 hours or so of, between 2 streams of placing maps and... Man, I hate my life. Doing this on stream was a bad idea. Yeah, anyway, let's do this. Let's do this, chat. We can do this. Okay. As soon as that goes away, we can do this. We got this. We got this. Okay. Oh my god, I hate you so much. Okay, so it's been about 3 hours of map placing across 2 streams now, and this is the current progress. You can really see it starting to come together on the left, on the right. We've got some progress to be made, and also we've got to redo some of the maps, but still, it's coming together nicely, I think, and that's okay. So I'm going to go stream some more. In fact, I'm streaming this right now. If you want to know more about my streams, I won't put it in the description because I'll forget by the time this goes out, but now, you know. We did it! We did it, chat! We did it! We made it! Hello, I'm AbbyX Toycat, and welcome back to another live stream on the internet. Today I'm working on the Mega Map project. I follow the maps pretty perfectly, but I think we've already broken what's happening here. So I guess we'll just make another map and see if it fits. Same map. Different map, okay. But yeah, no, the thing about suits that I find interesting is that they have this like elevated status in the world, and because they have the elevated status, you know, I don't think there's anything about this material. No, actually, that's the thing. Even a cheap suit is £20. Like, a cheap suit. How is that cheap? I can buy, 10 t-shirts for that price. There's just something really mystical and confusing and, like, fascinating about even the mere concept of the suit. That I don't know why, but it just, it tickles me in a very strange way. Okay, think about it. Maps are a way to see, maps help you understand and explore the world. Suits help you understand and explore people. Because it's a Saturday and I don't have a bedtime today. Yeah, high five for the 24-year-old gang who don't have bedtime. No, Tom David says, I'm very happy I came across your channel. Thank you for being so interesting. You're welcome, Tom David. See, Tom David appreciates my poignant commentary about how, suits are basically lingerie for men. Oh, look at that. It's so nice when it actually works for once. 185. Oh, no, it's not. Something went horribly wrong here. I don't know what, but... Chat, what went so horribly wrong here? But, yeah, one of the other things. I'm going to make this announcement now. The bid has been great, but I was looking at it today and I was like, you know what? This has been a great project. I finally have, if you look closely... Okay, beard cam, guys. This is your one opportunity to properly look at my beard. So I'm going to finally get rid of the beard. I might do it at the end of this stream, actually, but that's a thing you can expect. Is that right? That doesn't seem right. Something seems There's some missing data on this map. I've stored like all my, every day I've ever been on, I have like a little bit of info about. So one day maybe I can make some content from it. Because, you know, every time I go on a date, I'm like, you know, this went bad, but at least I've got some content. I've got a huge problem with where things are right now. But let's pick up these maps just in case they're relevant. I'm about to make a big change, and I want you to all be here for it, okay? So this goes over there. No, it doesn't. But here's what the map looks like so far. But now we're gonna get rid of, like, but now it's finally starting to like grow long hairs in there too, and I'm like, okay, we can grow a beard to some extent. It just takes a month and a half. So I'm gonna vanish for a bit, and when I come back, a genocide might have been committed. I've got some bad news for you, chat. How did I gain viewers during that time? How did more people come here to watch me stream while I'm not here? Is this the secret to streaming I'm missing? I've got some very bad news for you. I've also got hair all over my suit now. Yeah, you shouldn't shave while wearing a suit. That's a terrible idea. But I'm sorry, chat. I did this to you. I'm sorry. Sorry for committing a great crime against the chat. Hello, I'm ABX Toycat, and welcome back to another live stream on the internet. Like, look how much more effort this is. Okay, that probably goes there. That probably goes there. I'm gonna stop doing these. I'm gonna start with these three. Left to right. See, that doesn't mesh with that. Oh, I think it's just one delayed. I think that would go one to the right, maybe. Going back to that person's story about how they touched their eye and weirded out their boyfriend. Let me tell you, maybe this like tells you something about my psychology. I used to think that the coolest relationship would be one where you're like fully comfortable with each other. But I used to think, like, wouldn't it be cool if you had a girl that you could trust to poke you in the eye? Or to like lick you in the eye even, you know? Can you lick eyes? I don't know. I want to know. What does that feel like? What does an eyeball feel? What does it feel like to have a tongue on your eyeball? What does it feel like to have an eyeball on your tongue? How many people have you hugged in your life? Fair few hundred. I enjoy a hug more than the average person. How many people's eyeballs have you licked in your life? 0. Okay, we got the river at the bottom. Yep, it's just, we just made the same map, but again. Throw that one away. Oh, this hurts me, chat. This hurts me so bad. I made a lot of mistakes, and now we have to slowly pay for those mistakes. Thank you for watching, because I enjoyed your time today, and I think we all had a bit of a realization about our eyeball preferences. Hello, I'm ABX Toycat, and welcome back to another live stream on the internet. I am going to be finishing my giant map project. What is my giant map project? Allow me to load. Oh, well, apparently it's should be looking out for creepers while I make these videos. Where is this map from? It doesn't match any of the, like, a random map's just appearing out of nowhere today. Why are my maps not making sense today? Yeah, this is a valid map, and then that means we do need the one to the south of here. The one I threw away like 3 times. So let's go find, we have to go into the ocean and actually pick up the map I threw away. Also, I think we've actually done this one pretty well. I could be wrong. Oh, isn't this satisfying, chat? We did it. We actually, for once, there isn't a huge mess up. The maps actually just go in place. Oh yeah, oh wait, that's not right. Is that right? That looks so wrong, but I guess it must not be. Yeah, I made the same mistake twice now. Bad news is we wasted even more maps. Good news is at least we're like putting it together in a way that makes sense. Okay, chat, we've done it. Okay, besides this map, we've almost done the full bottom now, which is cool. That's like a success. So I need to fill in the corner of this map eventually, don't worry. I know. But look at that. We've fully done the ocean now. And that was the most dreaded bit for me. It was the ocean, if I'm being entirely honest with you. There's 8 maps to go, chat. 8 maps to go. Oh yeah, isn't that nice? Okay, that goes there. That goes there. Oh god, no, oh, what happened? What happened? My button didn't work. Look at this, chat. I think, besides that one last map, tell me if you think I'm wrong here, but we've done it. We've made a mega map. -1. 224 maps have been placed. Hey, oh, there's a corner missing on the corner. And then this map over here. Oh my god. We have 225 maps placed in a giant map. Is this thing not beautiful? try and tell me that it's not. It took me another 4 hours from that last bit, but we finally placed all 225 maps. It causes serious lag in the world. To give an example of that, let me look over here. Oh, look how nice it is. Look how great the 0-0 spawn beacon is. Turn behind me, and wait, it loaded in properly that time. But you can see how the game is not happy loading in this many maps at once. It's a real problem in terms of frame rates. It's a real problem because every time it loads them in, it's a lot of data to load. But yeah, we've placed 225 maps. It's cool. But now, the next challenge comes with, we've got to fill in these little gaps like this one. So for instance, if you take our very center map, the origin map right here, you can see how if we go a little bit to the left, in fact, I'll fly to save you your time, but if we go a little bit to the left right here, there's some pixels that just didn't load the first time. I'm not sure if this is a Bedrock bug or if it's for some reason intended, but now if we place this back in, by the way, you can see the issues of loading this in, then you can see that line goes away. So we have about 100 of these lines we've got to replace. Some of them are much bigger than others, but there's a lot of these to do, and I guess we'll be doing a few of them over the next few days to at least round out the map a bit, and I'll get back to you when the map is fully complete. But that is the map project, 99% complete. You can now see 225 maps. So to do the maths with you real quick here, there's 16,384 pixels displayed on a single one of these level 0 maps. And then we have 225 of those, meaning the number of blocks this map represents is 3,686,400. The amount of blocks we can show of just this one giant wall is 3.8 million. And isn't it beautiful to see the terrain generation over all these different years and times and stuff like that? I think that it is. Okay, so we've celebrated actually doing it. It's wonderful. We've got 225 maps, but we're not 100% finished, merely 99% or something, because first of all, we've got a few of these big white lines to fix. I don't know if we can fix all of them, because that'd basically be redoing the entire project, but I want to fix the most severe ones, like this one over there, or that one up in the top right left corner, or also this one in the top right there. There's some really particularly big and ugly lines, because I mean, they're all ugly, but the bigger the line, the uglier it is, I think is the way to say this. But there's one other big mistake that I made that actually we spotted during the stream. It turns out 2 of these maps here are just duplicates of each other. This map clearly goes there, I can say that pretty confidently, but this map above it definitely does not go there. So I wouldn't actually say we've done 225 maps yet, just because of this issue right here. So what we're going to do, just to fix things properly, is we're going to take this map out. But yeah, we're going to take this map out, we're going to throw it away, it's no longer needed, and we're going to go ahead and like fix these, this area in the top left anyway, because that corner is missing, and also that one's kind of ugly, and just basically there's some problems in this area, so let's go and fix all of them, why don't we? So let's take all of these maps, or these 3 maps at least, and also let's fill in that one, and we'll know we found that when we're in the middle of them, I think. What I also want to do is make a brand new map. It's going to be centered around here just like that, but we're going to expand it a few times, and we're going to try and have like a comparison to what all of that map looks like in a bigger place. And then we're going to put that map in our offhand. We're going to pray we don't die while my totem's missing. I mean, it hasn't happened yet, so probably it won't happen. And then it'd be kind of fun to have like, so here's a map there, and here's roughly the same amount of map, but displayed in a single thing, just as a point of comparison. So yeah, we'll kind of finish this up as we work on the rest of the maps anyway. I don't know how much I will have to do the rest of them, but I think it's worth going anyway, so let's do that. It's such a minor thing, but I really think it is important to make sure there's no duplicate maps in there, just for the sake of having an actually complete thing. Okay, so first of all, this one, I think this is the same swamp. Yep, we just finished that swamp now. This would be the little mountainy island, which had a little stripe missing for some reason, so let's go fix this. And then also on the other side of this mountain, we need to make a brand new map. And this is the final map in the system, the one we made a mistake and accidentally duplicated instead, but it's better to do it late than never, I think. Okay, and just like that, we have finished 225 maps, but for real this time, because there shouldn't be a duplicate, at least not that I can spot, or anyone who is watching the stream. There was about 1,500 people at the end of it. You could spot, which to me indicates that we are done, I think. Oh no, this map up here still needs to be... This is why you always triple check before you leave something. Looking forward to the lag. Oh yeah, that's good. Now here's the wildest thing. Despite literally just fixing it, you can see how there's still random pixels, like a pixel there, in nonsensical places that need to be fixed anyway. Also, there's this little corner, and also up there, there's that. So, we'll fix all of these things up here too. Oh, wait. I think we have another duplicate map situation, right? Oh, no, we don't. But I'm going to fix these maps up here as well, because I'm just in a fixing sort of mood right now, apparently. So let's take this map out. Okay, we're going to fix these pieces as well, and then we'll at least have a smooth top left corner, if nothing else. Honestly, it's really hard to tell when that last like line of pixels on the left is updated. I think what might be best is to wait until whatever bug is causing this, I don't know how fundamental or how deep down it is fixed to truly do some of these. Because I'm staring at it right now. I'm just passed over the point that's referenced. This is the river and this is the thing. But you can see how, like, did the map get wider or not? There's no way of really telling without comparing. Okay, now you can see, yeah, there is a little bit more on these maps than these maps. So I think we're good. But again, we don't know for sure. Yeah, this is a great example. I can tell with a guaranteed fact that the pixel of, like, the last pixel of this is missing. But it won't load in, even though I'm literally standing right here in the area that I need to be. This is the pool from the picture. How do I make it complete? I'm going to try exiting and entering the world, but beyond that, so maybe some maps are just destined not to be finished. Okay, yeah, I loaded in and the map was already finished. So I think the maps are clearly loading in, like, game-wise, but for some reason they're not visually updating. Again, the map system on Bedrock is very strange. No matter how hard you try to understand it, you never quite will. You just got to accept that sometimes it updates and sometimes it doesn't. And the line between when it does one or the other is never really perfectly clear. I'm literally going insane looking at that corner trying to work out if it's been done or not. This is the insanity hour. Okay, now we got the most frustrating one. The few pixels in the corner of this map over here. Come on, be done, pixels. There's like 5 of you to go. Can you just do this for me? Yeah, these last 4 pixels just won't load in on my map. It's almost like the game itself is sabotaging this project. Come on, game. Just 4 pixels. We'll try the same thing. As always, when you have any tech issue, it hurts to admit, but sometimes you just gotta turn it off and turn it on again. Or as I learned to say in my IT course, because people hate when you say turn it off and on again, you say power cycle your device. And they're like, ooh, power cycle. Hey, did you see them? They faded in, but that's how we do it. We have to close and restart our game. I'll show you on screen right now, in real time, exactly how long that actually takes. Like, I'm not exaggerating. This is... Actually, do it in like 5 times speed, because it takes far too long. My world is huge. It's almost 1 gigabyte, and I'm obviously trying to load it from a disk drive. Basically, it takes a long time to get in and out, and Minecraft has its own loading barriers as well. And to do that for every single map, I think is prohibitive. I worry I'm breaking my world just by exploring it sometimes. Like, don't get me wrong, it's nice to see, like, things like this slowly come together, but the fact that even then, sometimes there's just a random pixel or 2 or 5 missing, or an entire line that's going to be tricky to deal with, these sorts of things, maybe just for me, but they are going to drive me insane if I try and do this. So I think, you know, for the most part, we're going to wait for the rendering update to do all of the lines. But in the meantime, there are some maps that clearly should be redone, like this one's missing a corner, those ones. So we'll do a few of those. We'll explore the leftmost map at least a little bit. And then I'll get back to you in the debrief in like 10 seconds for you and 10 days for me. So it actually took way longer than expected, maybe a couple of hours, but I've got myself a miniaturized version of the map, which is covered in gaps, because filling out a map this size with the same map little bugs there is near impossible. Just pro tip, don't even try making a giant map like this unless you have a death wish, or you want to make a giant map using mega maps instead of mini maps. But yeah, here you can see, here's what it looks like there with a 225 map resolution. Here's what it looks like on a 1 map. You can see how it's the same general shape, but the detail and the beauty and the actual things you can see looking at this one is far more, because when you just see a tiny little red blob on this map down here, which isn't even square by the way for some reason, you don't you know, imagine as much as when you see that red blob with the glowstone going down the middle. When you're eventually going to be able to see the endstone cube, which is finishing very, very soon, you'll be like, oh yeah, that doesn't look like a, you know, like a weird blob of yellow. It looks like an actual cube. You can see how big something is in this map. You can also see how far things are apart from each other in real terms, and I think that is the beauty of having done all of this. This might have taken me, you know, roughly 12-ish hours hours and then a little bit more to finish this giant map. But I think the end result is really great because it gives me an easy way to explain what stuff is where on the server, and so people actually have a decent map of like what's over where. There's my TU31 Let's Play world from when the new biomes came out and when I expanded the world for the first time. That's why it's outside the square. This square is what it looks like to have a 360 size world. This used to be, for the first like few years of this Let's Play, like 3 or 4 I think, this used to be the entirety of the world, and it's kind of cool to see that like, oh yeah, that's you can see everything here, even this IBX thing. And I think what might be cool kind of now is to eventually like write IBX Toycat and map somewhere. That's an idea for the future though. But for now, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Hope this inspires you to do stuff with maps. One of the cool comments I loved reading on the live streams was like, you know what, this inspires me to do something similar. Maybe don't go for 225 because that causes lag issues, but if you want to make like a 5x5 or a 10x10 map or something like that, you might have a really good time doing it. And yeah, assuming that you're not on Bedrock, you won't end up with these weird lines going through your map that are near impossible to fix and that might slowly drive you crazy if you start looking at them too much. So yeah, I hope that you enjoyed today's video. I hope it inspires you, and yeah, regardless of that fact, if it does actually, let me know, send me a picture. Maybe I enjoy seeing people's survival projects when they come in, even if I don't respond to them. And also make sure that you leave a like or something, or you can share it if you really liked it, and make sure you hit the bell if you want to see more of my videos, because that's a thing YouTubers say, because if you don't hit the bell, then you're less likely to see more videos, which is a thing that I'd like you to do, because of course I'm a YouTuber. I make my living off when you do see my videos, so thank you very much for deciding to see more of those in the future, and thank you very much to the editor of this video. There's a lot of live streams to go through for this, so yeah, for this one, it's mostly on him, and yeah, I hope you'll enjoy the video, because I'll see you all tomorrow. I assume, at least. I might die in a plane crash before then. But I'll see you all next time. Bye. And, okay, if I look back now, oh, you see that? That's beautiful, isn't it?